Want to shine like a diamond, you got to get cut like a diamond. And the version you are today is good, but it ain't great, and it definitely ain't phenomenal. But if you're willing to make some adjustments, it is nothing you can't have. If you think the person you are right now is going to get you to this level, you've lost your mind. But if you're willing to get cut, if you're willing to get constructive criticism, if you're willing to go through professional development, if you're willing to grow and learn more tomorrow than you knew today, then you can get to the next level. But this version is not going to take you to that level. You can't be getting up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and think you're going to be on his level. You're going to have to get up a little early.
If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train. You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in. If I start earlier, I can train more hours. And I know the other guys aren't doing it because I know what their training schedule is. Right? So I know if I do this consistently over time, the gap's just going to widen and widen and widen and widen and widen, and they won't be able to get that back. So to me, it was just common sense. I'm like thinking, how can I get an advantage? Oh, start earlier. Yeah, let's do that.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
What do you do?
That's a great question.
Welcome to Louisville, where cops don't knock, they shoot to kill. The family of Breonna Taylor reached a deal, filed a lawsuit, settled it for $12 million. The city promised that they changed the way they execute their warrants because the way they killed her with no warning was abhorrent. Listen up, this fact is important. Cops didn't wear their cameras, so there is no recording. But what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. These are dark times, so prepare for the fight. The Rochester Police Department worked hard to conceal the camera footage of the night Daniel Prude was killed. That's the reason it took 6 months to reveal. As a result, the bill to build the $16 million police station was repealed. And now you know the deal, because what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. These are dark times, so prepare for the fight.
But the truth that will set men free is the truth that men don't want to hear. You gotta change. You gotta take responsibility for your stuff. You gotta clean your act up. You're not your act. You need to get your life together. You got genius in you. Challenge yourself, push yourself, make yourself come up with something. Use your imagination. So what? You fell flat on your face. So what? Learn from the experience and start again. Don't count yourself out. Forget about the mistakes yesterday. Forget about all your failures yesterday. Forget about what you don't have. That's not important. Only thing that we have is right now. And what you will find is that you know more than you realize that you know. That you're more creative and more resourceful than you realize that you are. See, the universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied. That business that you want, that dream that you have of controlling your destiny, That is yours. That power to create that is yours. That's available to you. But you've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support, be lonely, doubt yourself sometimes, be rejected again and again and again, become bankrupt if necessary. If it's difficult, so what? If it's inconvenient, so what? Don't sentence yourself to a lifetime of being miserable, a lifetime of being broke, a lifetime of being unhealthy, a lifetime of being in a relationship that is no longer fulfilling to you. You are a human being. Don't volunteer your life that way. Your life has too much value to the universe. You've got something to contribute. You've got something to give. But the challenge is to hold on. And if you hold on tenaciously, I say the universe is on your side.
How do you develop that, or where do you learn that from?
Well, I think it's just it's just a matter of what's important to you. Mm-hmm. What's important to you for whatever reason. I felt like I didn't feel good about myself if I wasn't doing everything I could to be the best version of myself. If I felt like I left anything on the table, it would eat away at me. I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror. And so the reason why I can retire now and be completely comfortable about it, because I know that I've done everything I could to be the best basketball player I could be.